Hi everyone and welcome to eCHO, the eBPF and Cilium office hours. This is episode 18. This is also eBPF Summit week, so this is a special edition of eCHO where we're going to be doing a capture the flag live solving session. So if you're watching us on YouTube, if you've been at eBPF Summit, you've probably been used to interacting on Slack. The Slack room is still live, but we do also have YouTube comments open today because, this is an eCHO episode and we love to hear from you on the YouTube comments. So say hello if you're watching and then we know where you are, and you can also let us know if there's any issues with the stream. So hi to Quentin, who's our moderator today. I can see Russell, hello. I can see a few more people who are watching, so do pop in the chat and say hello. All right, so the news this week, really there is only one, there's one big piece of news, which is the new eBPF Foundation. And that the launch of the eBPF Foundation was very closely followed by the eBPF Summit. So do check out the videos from that summit. If you watch Thomas Graff's keynote, you'll find out much more about that eBPF Foundation, which we think is a really exciting development for the industry and a really good way for a lot of companies to come together and innovate on eBPF technology. So check out the videos, they're all on YouTube. There is an eBPF Summit website. You'll be able to catch up with all the slides and all the great content there. We had 2 amazing days. Well, I think the highlight of the eBPF Summit was undoubtedly the Capture the Flag sessions that we had running. We had Tabitha Sable, who is also going to be with us today, hosting live solving sessions. We've had 3 different challenges. This is going to be the 3rd of those solving sessions for the 3rd of the challenges. If you're watching this now and you're thinking, oh, there was a capture the flag, I would really like to solve that, you are forgiven if you drop off the stream now and go and try out the challenge for yourself. That's kind of what they're there for. And then you can come back and watch the solving session to see how other people do it. We're going to have a team of folks from Isovalent who are going to work through the challenge. So I think it's time that I move over to introducing Tabby and the team. Okay, so welcome to Tabby and the solving team. Over to you, Tabby.
Hey, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world watching this live. Good evening, perhaps. Or, if you're coming at this several months later on YouTube, thank you for coming back to see this. We had a ton of fun working through the first 2 challenges from this during eBPF Summit. The thing that I have enjoyed most about it is the way there has really been something for everybody, and the way that like the theming and the hints built into these things have really encouraged folks to go and learn something new. It's been great to hear from people about that. And so I'm glad to be here on eCHO with another group of 4 brave solvers who are going to go ahead and go after the last remaining challenge. I think we have Chris, who is going to be screen sharing, and everybody else will be working together to support him and help him get it over the finish line. So I'll go ahead and let our solvers introduce themselves.
Hey, my name is Natalia, and the fun fact is that I have an airplane license because I'm a pilot as well.
Hello, I'm Andre. I'm working at Isovalent from Zurich, Switzerland, and I have a boating license.
Hello, I'm Bruno. I work at Isovalent from Portugal, and I have a regular driving license.
Hello, I'm Chris from the Bay Area, and I also have a driver's license.
Well, with that, Chris, can you show us our screen and we'll try and get started here. My understanding of this most recent challenge here is that we have got a situation where we are able to access a pod in a Kubernetes cluster that is intended for use by staff of the empire in order to access some important portion of their jobs. And so in order to stop them from doing that and get our bees back, we're going to need to access those same things. But when we get in there, I think we'll find that it is not working straight away, and we'll have to figure out what to do from there. So we've got we've got the story here. Do you have the environment up and running already, Chris?
Yes, I do. So I've run this command and we're here. So the task is we need to connect to the Death Star, and we can only do it from the Stormtrooper pod. Okay, so do we have kubectl? We do. So we want to connect to the Death Star. Do we have curl? We don't. wget? No.
I think we have apt though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to use
Okay.
that.
Update first, maybe.
At least our apt has super cow powers. So while we're pulling the package list, I assume that we're not going to be able to just contact the Death Star without any further complications. So I assume you've been thinking ahead a little bit about kind of next steps. What are you thinking if we can't actually get to this service straight away?
Well, my first thought, it's possible we might have a policy that disallows the traffic. Anyone else have any other ideas?
You mean deny the traffic?
Yeah,
Or
we can check for the.
Oh, yes, deny the traffic, yes. Oh, man.
Curl's a little bigger than I realized. I guess it's Kerberized and all sorts of everything. There we go. Now we're making good progress.
It's more like my home internet is not the greatest. Okay, so let's see what that cluster IP was. Let's run with verbose. Okay, so this is probably going to time out.
Yeah, that doesn't look good.
But wait, can you go back to the challenge description? So it says your friend X-Wing needs to connect to the Death Star.
So it's
okay.
So it's not like the Stormtrooper from our side.
Good point. So I'll need to exec into the X-Wing.
There we go. So probably that pod needs to connect to the Death Star.
Mm-hmm. Does this have curl?
Oh, I think we are not going to the X-Wing pod.
Oh, well, the Stormtrooper can't get in the X-Wing, but you as cluster admin can.
Oh, okay, I can, because I was interpreting these rules as I can only do anything from the Stormtrooper pod.
I think to solve the challenge, you can only do something from the Stormtrooper pod. But I think when you wish to become your friend and check whether you have actually given your friend the access they need, you know, when you take off your I'm pretending to be a Stormtrooper hat and you put on your, okay, now here I am actually in the X-Wing trying to do the connection hat.
Okay, makes sense.
No. I think you are not allowed to do that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Oh,
Yeah. But you can try to check what your friend is saying. Maybe he's complaining about something, or
Yeah, we can check for the traffic.
oh, yeah. Can we
Yeah,
look
do
at
we
the
have bubbles?
logs?
yeah,
Oh,
you
okay.
can look at the logs, or you can at least try to look at the logs. Your friend may be complaining. I don't know.
Broadcasting some logs.
Oh, it's kubectl logs.
I
Ah,
do
yes,
this
yes, yes.
like every
Like
single time.
Imagine if there was, yeah.
Okay, so he's saying
Right.
something, right?
Unable to
Can
reach
someone
that star.
allow
Can
this
someone
connection?
allow this? All right.
Okay. So that sounds like something to do with policy.
So
Let's
I
see what
guess
policies.
we have to allow it, the X-Wing to talk with the Death Star. That's
Mm-hmm.
the goal. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
so we
so
do have one CNP in there. Okay.
Last thing I heard was that there was an eBPF based firewall in place, and maybe somehow we can create a rule that will allow the traffic somehow.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the rules mentioned that we have this new technology by the Empire. So let's try it out.
Oh, can we delete the policy? I mean, if the policy is
Yeah.
denying the traffic, I guess
we-
deleting.
Yeah, you
will
can also
be-
try that.
Ah.
Oops.
All right.
Hmm.
Okay. That will be too easy, I guess.
Well, and I think depending on how it's configured, deleting that policy might allow all traffic or might block all traffic.
Yes. So by default, it's a denial list. So whenever we deploy a policy, I guess all traffic not specified in the network policy will be denied. So in this case, looks like any traffic that is going to the Death Star is being denied from the looks of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we have the endpoint selector, which matches on a label that I assume only the Death Star pod has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and if we were to remove the policy, then I think Celium will enter a mode where there's no policy enforcement.
Right.
So
yeah.
it does sound like we'll need to use this fancy technology.
Sounds
So-
like a plan.
Yeah.
It seems to be somehow based on labels.
It
It
does.
seems-
That's a good point.
So,
So let's look at labels.
See what the labels are.
What is it? Show labels?
Yeah. Is there a flag? I think it's dash show labels.
Yes.
There we go.
Okay. So we want to allow X-Wing to the Death Star, right? So let's
Sounds
take
sensible.
this. So what can we do here? Initially we had this as default deny. Was it only ingress? I think it was only ingress.
I think so.
That's yeah. So this is our starting point. And what we want to do is allow traffic from within a namespace, right?
Yes.
So from a pod selector, and we want this one to be the X-Wing, which I did copy that one. I don't think
Is
we
there
care
a
about the
specific
ports.
port? No, yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
Does
we
not
know
matter.
it's port 80, but I'm perfectly fine with allowing my friend in the X-Wing to access all of the ports on the Death Star.
Right.
Do you think
Just in case we need more than 80.
Do you think you have a way to check the exact port? Because that would be fun. Do you think that there would be a way to check on which port your X-Wing friend is trying to reach out to the Death Star? So previously you have
Yeah.
listed some services, I think. And I think I saw something interesting there.
Maybe we can try Hubble.
Yeah, what's that Hubble thing?
Sure. Maybe I just
Sounds
need
like
to
it
do
does
some-
something when you pass it the right options.
Wait,
Do you
go
remember
ahead.
what this was?
no.
Export Hubble socket?
So what about checking something like -- help? That's pretty standard. Maybe it will tell us something. Okay, you are looking maybe for observe, right?
Server and then the help.
Is there some kind of flag that can be pointed at that
The
Hubble
I guess
service?
he's looking for the
Server.
server,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we're looking for the server. So what is the server though?
There was a Hubble service.
Yeah,
Oh, there was?
there was.
Oh, I didn't notice.
It was there are only two. It was the second one.
Yeah.
Ah,
We're busy
okay.
paying attention to the Death Star service, of course.
So it seems that you have a Hubble service on the namespace where you currently are that is exposing port 80. Although you can also try that. I'm not sure that will work. Well, okay, yeah, because it's external line. Yeah, sure. So
This time it was not the NS fault, so I guess it.
Yeah, yeah.
Can
So
you also follow the traffic with -F? And then, yeah.
Okay, so we see some traffic from the X-Wing
Mhm.
to the Death Star here.
There's a policy. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to port 8080, which I think is the port on the pod itself, on the container.
Yes, that makes sense.
it's worth trying.
So then if we have a service which is offering service on a different port than the backing pods, the policy needs to be matching the physical port on the back end pods, not the port on the service?
Correct. Yes.
Good to clarify that.
Yeah.
So I'll put 8080 here. All right, we'll add that. And let's actually, there's one missing thing here. The original policy was applying only to the Death Star pod.
So I guess it's on the right side, no? The in namespace. No. Yeah.
On the right
No,
side.
I think it's in the middle.
Oh, it's in the middle? Yeah, so in the middle is where the endpoint selector is.
Yeah.
The right side is the egress side, where the traffic is going out.
Yeah.
And the left side is the ingress.
So what is it? Inner rim?
Yes.
Can you get the namespace?
I can't, but I think I remember it being called inner rim.
You may have some environment variables pointing to that. I think, I'm not sure, but yeah,
if it's in our
seems to be in
namespace,
rim,
you
yeah.
can also get it out of the service account name that you just got the access denied message from.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Oh, good. Yeah, that it was there. Yeah.
Okay. Shall we apply this and try it out?
Yeah, let's try it.
Let's see how to paste. Do we have Vim? No.
Kube CTL apply -F-. And just put it straight down the standard input.
I've never used that before.
Control D is the end of file character.
Ah,
Whoa, amazing.
wow. Not SNP.
I did not know this.
Okay.
We got a policy. Is anything hitting it?
Can you
Let's try to curl.
can you check the observe or like the logs
Yeah,
of
you should probably check what your friend is saying now,
Yeah.
I have observe.
or Hubble observe.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
looks like
Ah.
it's initiating data transfer.
All right.
Archive name.
Flag captured.
Yeah.
yeah.
So we weren't able to get in, but we were able to open it up so that our friend could, and
Yeah.
huzzah.
All right.
Maybe
Awesome.
grab the name of that archive name. It may be useful for later. I don't know.
I think we can show that. I think we still have time.
Okay.
That kind of looks like it might be base 64.
This thing.
Yeah.
Let's try.
Maybe or maybe not.
How do you use this command?
If you do
Usually I
dash D and then you
yeah.
paste it in and hit Control D at the end, that'll
The same trick.
decode straight from the standard input. Oh, it's nothing fun.
Can it be, I don't know,
Yeah.
hexadecimal or something?
You mean like this? That's
Yeah,
going to be a
can-
massive number.
Let's try. But yeah, try some way of, I don't know, decoding it. I'm not sure if that's decoding it
to what?
from X to.
I mean, it looks like it's all sort of middle value hexadecimal pairs. So do we have XXD? Not in the Python. Is this a Unix shell or is this still the Python interpreter?
It seems like
it's
an
a
extra.
mash
Okay.
shell. Yeah.
Oh, we do have XXD. Yeah, if you do XXD-R for reversing a hex dump and -P for plain input format and hit enter, then you can paste that thing in, Control D, the end.
Oh.
This looks
Now-
more like base 64.
Okay.
What do we got here?
Oh, this is not the Death Star.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Oh,
It
Did we
was
get
a trap.
fooled?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess at least we learned something about Cilium.
That's true.
So I was looking at the chat from YouTube, and Quentin is saying, let's append the archive name to the link ISO go to .2.
Oh, that's a neat idea.
yeah.
So curl.
I think maybe in your browser. Check, copy the archive name, the entire
Yeah,
archive
the
name.
full one on the left.
Yeah.
So ISO
Go
dot to
dot two.
go. What is it?
ISO go
ISO
dot
go.
2.
Like
And now
this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Amazing.
wow. Stage 3
Right.
unlocked.
Nice.
So how are we feeling now? Is there anything else we want to try and dig into with this? We got it.
We got it, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations, everyone.
Yay.
Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Well done, all of you. That seemed really cool. I was very impressed, and it's really nice watching people thinking and sort of thinking out loud. It's really good. I want to just say hello to some of the people who've been sending waves and comments on YouTube before we drop out. So hi to Alan from Sao Paulo. Server 9993, who apparently has been dumping the YAML for the Death Star pod. Harinder was suggesting doing an ingress allow policy, so I think that was along the right lines there. Russell has been saying we need to hashtag free the bees, which is great. And yeah, the rebels win again. So that's great. And I know Noel has just been saying hello, and he was one of the people who unlocked some of the challenges, I believe. So
congrats to everybody
yeah.
who played through this on your own and unlocked some things, learned something. That's the fun of it. So, you know, sharing that with everybody has been pretty fabulous.
Absolutely. So I think it just remains for me to say thank you so much, Tabby. You've been an amazing host for these CTF solving sessions. We really appreciate you taking the
It's been so
time
much
and
fun.
expertise. Also want to shout out to all the folks from Isovalent who built these challenges, because they've been brilliant. I think really wonderful. And big shout out to everyone in the live solving teams who've been brave enough to come and do these in front of the world. Just before we came on air, I think it was Bruno said, oh, in theory 8 billion people could watch this. So
Indeed.
And rewatch
so no
it
pressure.
Yeah, making typos in front of a big group can be pretty scary, but I think the important thing to remember is we all want to see you do well. Like, we're here to be proud of you for winning.
Absolutely. I am certainly very proud of everybody who's been taking part and who's been building them and who's been solving them, everyone who's been watching and solving them at home or at work. So thank you, everyone. I'm going to leave you all in the Zoom now. So thank you to you all. And I'm just going to wrap up this eCHO episode. Say that next week, everybody from Isovalent is going to be taking a little break. So we're hoping to get together in Switzerland and in California. So it's going to be a real pleasure for me, because I'm going to get to meet some of my colleagues in real life, which I'm really looking forward to. Should be a lot of fun. But it does mean that we're going to take a break from eCHO for a week. So we will be back in 2 weeks' time. In the meantime, there is absolutely tons of great content to catch up on from the eBPF Summit. If you didn't watch every single minute, there's still a lot more to watch. So thanks for being with us today, and we will see you again in eCHO in 2 weeks' time.